This is P4P Boxing TV. I'm joined by Brad Pools. Brad, how you doing, right?
All good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks for asking. Brad, last time we saw you out was against Denzel Bentley. It didn't go your way. How have these last few weeks been like processing the defeat?
It's never nice. Don't really enjoy losing at all, like most boxers. Uh, but I think there was things to take away from it. There was good things to take. There's bad things to take. Yeah, so it's just dealing with it. It's not my first loss, so I'm more familiar. But yeah, bit of pill to swallow. But that's boxing. That's how it goes.
What do you think went wrong that night against Denzel Bentley?
Um, Maybe a slight lack of experience. Obviously, Denzel's a bit more seasoned than I am, but I'd say a little bit of bad luck with the eye problem in the 10th. Fractured my eye socket in the 10th round, and I normally like a big finish 10, 11, 12, and yeah, it was not possible. So yeah, a little bit of misfortune in that one.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, you revealed post fight that you did have a fractured eye socket in the 10th round. How's the recovery gone?
Yeah, it's all good. It's been fine. Obviously, no sparring for a month or two. And yeah, I've just been resting, so the eye healed up pretty quick. Uh, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Never happened before. Wasn't necessarily a big shot, just a little tiny jab that peeked through the guard, and that's boxing. That's just how it goes sometimes.
How much did the injury affect you, and do you think it played much of a factor into the defeat?
Yeah, I feel like it sort of killed off my momentum, and I wasn't able to finish as strong as I would have liked. Normally, like you've seen with the Heaney fights, like a big finish 10, 11, 12. And even after the 10th, in the 11th or the 12th, I was getting another small jab on the eye, and I just go blind instantly. So it was hard to really empty the tank. So yeah, just one of those injuries that just happened. You just got to deal with. Just had to get through the rest of the round, really.
There was a huge amount of support that travelled from Cornwall to London for you, and even after the decision, they stayed and were very supportive. How much does it mean to you to have such a fan base?
Massive, man. It's never been done before. Not in my county. Us corners stick together, but that's probably my biggest achievement. Really, is the 250 Cornish people that came up to London in the current climate of the world, where cost of living crisis, and you got to think it costs each person at least £500 to come up. So yeah, means everything, and they made themselves heard, and they, through thick or thin, win, lose or draw, they stick by me, and that's real support. They're true supporters. So I want to do some more for them this year and get more belts back to them.
Looking back at 2024, Brad, how would you reflect? Because you've had some highs and you've had a low at the end, but how would you reflect on it?
Good question. I've got to be grateful because I went so long on small hall getting no recognition, nothing, no big belts, nothing like that. So I've got to look back and be grateful. And what a learning year! Like, I couldn't have learned any more. I had three 12 rounders. But yeah, crash course in championship boxing. So I've reached lifelong dreams, getting the British title, and I think I proved at that level or above. I'd say Denzel's above British level. So um, yeah, I say overall I've gained more than I've lost, and it set me up for a big 2025.
Brad, what do you think the next step is for you now? Because would you like a comeback fight, or would you like to jump back straight into the mix? Because you have the option of a Nathan Heaney trilogy, that's possible, and you could possibly avenge your previous loss to Tyler Denny, who lost to Hamza Shiraz earlier as well. Now that the promoters are working with each other.
Yeah, there's brilliant options. Loads of amazing fights for me. Whatever the team wants, I think maybe a comeback fight. I'm not sure what's going on with the British title at the minute. If Denzel's vacating or how it's really going to pan out. So I think I'm going to stay active. I'm not going to sit and wait around for a big fight. I'll fight March, April nonetheless, and then whatever opportunities present themselves. But I want to be back on big fights, and I think Frank likes me. He'll have me back on his show, so I won't be back to the small hall. So there'll be more opportunities for me, I think.
Yeah, I heard Frank before. He was mentioning you were lovely to work with as well.
Yeah.
When would you like to see yourself back in the ring in 2025?
I'd say March or April. I'm not really sure the recovery time for the eyes. I don't know when I can start sparring, but I'm guessing if it was going to be March, it'd be the end, if not April. I've had a nice rest. I was obviously really busy last year. So yeah, March or April is good.
One last thing before I let you go, Brad. What would your message be to all your fans now that we're at the start of 2025?
It'd be a massive thank you and keep the faith. Good things are coming. Feeling my prime, best I've ever felt. Massive experience gains, and I know I can get more belts this year. So keep following, keep supporting, and we'll get more belts back to Cornwall this year.
Yeah. On that note, Brad, thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you back out again.
Thanks, mate.
Soon.
Really appreciate it. Nice one.
Yeah, no problem.